Truth Friday, Mom Truth Friday.
It's Mom Truth Friday.
Sure is.
Sure is. Yep.
From YouTube to Instagram and Facebook, social media sensations Kat and Nat authentically share advice on everything from cooking to relationships, of course, parenting as well.
And of course, we're catching up with them today. We are chatting about everything, including feeding your family, but that is a whole other topic, feeding yourselves and your family and what to feed them. But we'll talk about that in a sec, because that's hard.
Yeah, hard.
That's a lot of work. That's a full-time job.
Because you have 7 between you guys,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
That's a
And
lot.
husbands, too, right?
Right.
And a dog now, too,
And a
as well.
puppy.
Yes.
And a puppy. No big deal. They're a bit busy.
How do you do all that? How do you balance everything?
I didn't shave my legs
Yes.
Oh, okay.
at all, so I just let so we don't balance
That
at all.
saved
At
a minute.
all, I'm going to tell you, we don't balance.
We feel
at all.
like the word balance just will make you feel guilty because there's no way at the end of the day you can say everything was balanced. So we just let that word go and we just know that every day is a new day. We'll start again.
Absolutely. What's awesome about you guys is that you say it like it is. You say it like it is, but people have embraced that, right? Because there's this perfect, that's not even perfect idea of a mom or a parent, whatever. And you've said, listen, there is no such thing.
No.
This is us, and that has served you so well because your following is massive. Not only are you touring North America, you're now going to tour in the UK, excuse me.
I was like, is that worldwide yet?
Worldwide.
I'm like, is that
I think that's a world
worldwide?
tour.
Yeah.
That's a world
It's a
tour.
world
Yeah.
tour. Yes, that's us.
Is the world ready for it, though? I think we need to ask.
I think moms are ready for it.
Yeah.
I think we are. We everywhere we go, moms are just needing a place where they can be honest and truthful about the journey of motherhood because it is messy and it's crazy, and that's
crazy.
okay. We're doing the best that we can.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that when you're talking to women, what comes up and things that might surprise their husbands?
Wait, what can we say?
You got
on
this,
here?
Kitty?
I'm like PG, all right, PG. So we'll keep the other stuff to Instagram. I think the hardest thing for women is that people think that social media has projected that there's this beautiful, like, hashtag blessed, hashtag I love you all the time. And
Yes.
absolutely we love our families and our husbands, but at times it is hard because when you are managing people and trying to have a conversation on the stairs as you're running up and down between chauffeuring a bunch of kids somewhere, it can be hard to find this like balance that doesn't exist, and just even a connection, and you're like, oh my god, everything is just always going, right? There's never a time to stop.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, date night, you're like, oh, I gotta
What is
find a
date night?
babysitter, that's $300. Like, it's just it's a lot of pressure.
Very expensive
Hopefully I have
babysitter.
something to talk to you about on date night and I still know you know, like there's these pressures that we put on each other, and I think just opening the conversation takes off a minute, and you're like, I can breathe, I'm normal, I like you, I love you, I sometimes don't like you,
Absolutely.
but I love you.
Sometimes
and that's
I
fair.
hate you.
Yeah.
But we'll get back to love.
We'll get back to that. But you know what's cool? On social media, so I follow you guys, and you're unreal. You say everything that's going through our heads, and you just put it down and out there, and you do the same with your show as well. But every time, people just say, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And is that the reception you're getting at your shows?
At the shows, the DMs, we read them all, and just everyone saying, like, I thought I was alone. I thought I was the only one. You relieve my guilt. Also, because we like to bring comedy to it, because you gotta laugh. We have to enjoy this journey because it's really stressful, but we like to sort of make fun of it, and people need that. They need to smile. They need to hear some positivity.
And remember, some women don't have a partner, so they're doing this solo and working full time, and some people are isolated on a base because their partner's been deployed, or some, there's so many situations where women can't connect and talk about things. So, like, even the book we wrote, people are always screenshotting something, being like, I shared this with my spouse because they needed to. So it's a way to talk to people and open up a conversation that isn't always easy.
For sure.
It's a difficult one, but that laughter is a big thing, though, isn't
Yes.
it? And you feel like you're in the same boat together, and you
Yes.
realize those things. You're allowed to laugh at them.
You
feel like
are,
you
you
shouldn't, but you
are.
actually
People
can.
are like,
You
how'd
can.
you script it? I'm like, oh, it's called our life. Like, we don't think about much other than what happened.
We're
in
blessed
the
with
morning.
having no filter, just being able to say it like it is.
Hashtag blessed.
Filter
Yeah.
free.
Yeah,
Hashtag
yeah.
blessed, hashtag filter free. We want to talk about food because it's a big one, and you guys talk about it a lot because you've got a lot of kids. Let's walk on
Okay,
over.
let's
go.
Now, feeding you and feeding the kids, sometimes you're making 3 meals at a time. You want to make something that everyone enjoys.
Yes.
And then you want to be conscious about eating healthy, too. And this is hard.
Are you guys both cooks or no? Chefs in the...
I'm getting there.
Okay.
I'm getting there, yeah.
Baker or like, say I'm the baker and
No.
she's the...
I'm the cook.
I'm the cook.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the savory
Baking
food.
scares me.
Oh,
Me too.
Okay, all right.
Too many
No
measurements.
recipes.
Family.
No, but I'm not trying to make 3 meals a night. It's really hard to, like, stay healthy, but also make things that kids love.
Yeah.
We've been on WW for the past few months, and it's such a great way to create healthy recipes that the whole family can eat. Yes,
Well,
ma'am?
I was also I'm a garbage can. I'm guilty of eating my children's vegetarians.
such a pretty garbage can.
No, I eat their crust, their leftover. The ends of the chicken nuggets, you know, all those things I hoof.
That you don't think is much,
Well,
but all
and
of a
then
sudden...
I feel sick at the end, and so WW's really helped me, like, keep everything in check and remind me, you know what, this is better than that, and it's not about the weight for me. It really is about keeping myself clean and
what do we have
healthy.
here?
So this is the chicken tortilla soup. I love this one. It makes me feel full. It's healthy. I can garnish it different for the kids and for me.
Like chips out the wazoo for the kids.
The chips and cheese for the kids. And for me, I feel more satisfied when things are spicy, so I add all the spicy food. Another tip is, in this recipe, this chicken is, you cook it, but I get a rotisserie chicken.
Oh, yeah.
So and then just put it all together,
Yep.
saves time, and everybody likes it. And it's healthy and good for you and delicious.
I'm still eating the chicken.
I'm the baker. If you follow us on Instagram, you know I bake all the time. You can do, like, throw oats in your meal, call it a breakfast. You know what I mean? For the kids. I pack it up for their snack. My tip for anyone who is baking, you can take applesauce and take out all the oil.
Really?
And it's better. It tastes
She
even in cakes.
replaces oil with applesauce.
Just unsweetened
Really?
applesauce. It is mind-blowing how different it is, and it's a healthier.
It's moist, like
it
really moist,
is.
right?
It'll blow your mind. It's like the same measurement, and these are
great for school snacks too.
Yeah.
And
That's
breakfast
what I like.
and snack.
And you don't always think of something like that as being healthy.
No,
Yeah.
blueberry,
it's made.
banana, oats.
Any
It's a-
frozen fruit you have, you can throw in here.
Also, as a mom, I make everything mini.
Yeah.
Like mini muffins, because they take a bite. They just they don't waste. They don't take a bite, and you find
They
it
like
all over the
things on
counter.
sticks and mini. You know,
Yeah.
like
Sticks and mini.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sticks and mini.
sticks and mini.
Okay.
Make
Here
it fun.
we go.
We're running out of time here, but what we're going to do is we're going to take this conversation to Facebook Live right now. So add us on, well, you should already have us, but just join us on BT on our Facebook page, and we're going to talk more with Kat and Nat after this.
Okay.
Maybe we'll eat too.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're on BT coming up after the break.